Hi everybody, this is Trevor Gold with Gold Computing. I'm back again today with another video, and today in-house we have the newly just released iPhone 8 Plus. And so we'll be going through an unboxing experience as well as taking a close-up look at the device, looking at some of the important specifications, as well as doing a size reference comparison between this device and the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus and the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Well, let's get started with some of the specifications. So this device comes with a 5.5-inch Retina HD display. The device is IP67, splash water and dust resistant. This device comes with a dual camera configuration. Both of them are 12 megapixel. The first is a wide angle lens that is capable of recording 4K video at 60 frames per second. And that is just exciting and outstanding. I don't know of any other device right now on the market that can do that. The second lens is a telephoto lens that is very similar to what was introduced last year on the iPhone 7 Plus. The device comes with an A11 Bionic chip, and by all accounts, this is the fastest processor, the fastest SoC that you'll find in any smartphone right now on the market. It is actually being benchmarked against other devices in the market, and it is just completely destroying and blowing those devices away. So again, that's really exciting to see, and so the iPhone should be able to operate really well without any problems whatsoever. The front of the device comes with a 7 megapixel front-facing camera, again very similar to last year's model. The device still supports Touch ID, and so that's a little different than what's going to be introduced a little bit later, or released a little bit later with the iPhone 10, which is Face ID. This device for the very first time supports wireless charging, and again that's really exciting. It's really nice to be able to have some options, different options in charging your phone, and although Apple's a little bit late to the wireless charging game, I'm really glad that they do have it introduced on this model. The device comes pre-installed with iOS version 11. It supports Bluetooth 5.0, and this device with the battery life should get up to close to 21 hours of battery life, or at least that's what it says on their website. Okay, well let's go ahead and begin the unboxing. Let's look at the front of the box here. You'll see it has the image of the iPhone 8 Plus, has the Apple logo here on the back, has the word iPhone at the bottom, and of course the dual camera configuration and the flash. On the right side of the box, it just says iPhone. Left side says iPhone. Top of the box has the Apple logo. And as well, at the bottom of the box, it has the Apple logo. And we'll see here on the back, this is the 64 gig variant. As well, Apple does sell a 256 gig variant as well. And by the way, this is the gold model. Let's take off the cover here. And the first thing we see, designed by Apple in California. This is most likely just some material to help you get acclimated to the device. Let's see what is included. Looks like there's a guide here of sorts. Welcome to iPhone. I guess it gives you an idea of what the physical hardware is of the device. So we see here, shows the side button, 3D touch, and Touch ID. Flip that over to the back, and we see here ring silent switch, the volume buttons, some tips there I guess. Wireless charging, as we said, now the device does support that, so that's really good. And of course the lightning connector. Set that to the side here, and of course there are two Apple logo stickers. And that's it. Of course, here is the device. We'll set that to the side for a minute, and let's see what else is included within the box. Here we go. These are the Apple EarPods. And if we take a close-up look at them, they look just identical to what was included in last year's model. Nothing really new with those. Here's the lightning cable to charge the device. And again, this looks identical to last year's model. Nothing new with this. I think it's important to reference that the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus now do support fast charging via the lightning cable. Unfortunately, Apple does not include the charging brick necessary to achieve fast charging. You would have to pick up an iPad charger from an Apple store to be able to do that. But it is exciting that they are now supporting fast charging as well. And of course, this is the typical charging brick. Again, up close, look at that. Nothing different with that. Set that to the side here and look inside the box, and that is it. There's not really anything else within the box. Let's set all this stuff to the side and let's look at the phone. Let's go ahead and take off the protective cover on the phone here. And there it is. There is the front of the device. Looks very similar to what was included on the iPhone 7 Plus. The actual design language is very similar. If we look on the right side of the device, you'll see here that we have the power button and the SIM tray where the SIM card would go. There we go. On the left side of the device, we have the silent switch as well as the volume up and down buttons. Bottom of the device, nothing much different going on there. Same as always from the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Top of the device doesn't have anything at all. It's just very clean look to it. Now, of course, the back is where the majority of the changes are occurring. This time you'll see, if you look at very closely, you'll see that reflection that is just beautiful on the back of the device. And that is because now the back of the device is glass. And that was necessary to support wireless charging. It's really nice to see that Apple is beginning to conform to somewhat of some of the other manufacturers have done for quite some time now, where they support wireless charging. They have the glass front and back of the device. And I'll tell you, it does feel really, really nice in hand. It really does. And again, just that back is beautiful. I hear it scratches pretty easily, so you want to be really careful with that. If you get a really nice case for it, and maybe get a skin or something like that to protect it. But that is beautiful. You'll see here on the back, it just has the Apple logo, which as always is very reflective. It has the word iPhone, and that's it. I've always liked the way the iPhones look. They're just really clean appearance in the back. It just has the logo, the word iPhone, and that's really it. Looks really, really nice. Okay, well, for size comparison, let's go ahead and compare this to the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. This gives you sort of a size comparison reference. This device here has a 6.2 inch screen, whereas this is the 5.5. It's about the same size body, just has smaller bezels. But if you look at that, it is almost identical in how tall the device is. Look at that there, not much different at all. And as far as width, the iPhone is just a hair wider, not too much really, to be honest with you. Let's compare that to the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. I mean, if we put those together, you'll see that the Galaxy Note 8 is actually a bit taller than the iPhone 8 Plus. As far as width, I think the iPhone again is just a bit more wide, but it does give you sort of a comparison as to how these devices will fit into your hand. Put that to the side there. So this is really just a beautiful device. Really excited to begin using it. Have not used an iPhone for quite some time, and so the fact that this has the new glass back on it, supports the wireless charging, fast charging to be enabled. Boy, it can record video, 4K video at 60 frames per second. Just really exciting what this device is capable of doing. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. And as always, thanks for watching the video and subscribing. We'll see you next time.